Good morning and welcome to Leadership Tip Tuesday with Coach Ellis. Hey, so today's the day I really talk to leaders with, and that is emerging, existing, and exiting leaders. Whether you lead a Fortune 500 company or a small nonprofit, whether you're in charge of a church or just your family, leadership principles are pretty much the same. But here's one principle I want to share with you today. I call this putting the X in excellence. So Giannetta, putting X in excellence, really talks about this idea of how we help people reach their place of personal greatness. So there are three aspects to putting the X to excellence there, Rick Hendrick. One of them is this. We got to have expectations. And expectations is really about head knowledge. It's about the education we give people. It's about learning how to think about things. And if we really want to build leaders, we need to make sure they have the right education. And sometimes this means a degree. Sometimes what this means is that they've studied on their own, but they've read people. They've learned how to formulate thoughts. They've learned how to think, not what to think. This is head knowledge. Next part of excellence, the X in excellence, is experimentation. We must learn to underwrite honest mistakes and let people go in and get their hand knowledge. This is things they put their hand to, they try and they experiment. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose, sometimes they're the bug, sometimes they're the windshield, sometimes they're the pigeon, sometimes they're the statue. They get in there and they get their hands dirty and they try to put into action what they've learned in their education. This experimentation is hand knowledge, it's training. So you have education, you have training, you have expectations, you have experimentation, you have head knowledge and hand knowledge. The last part of this X in excellence is experience. This is where you take your education and your experimentation, take your head knowledge and your hand knowledge and translate that into heart knowledge. This is where you get application. When we read things out of a book, when we go to training sessions, all of these things happen in a vacuum. In other words, they happen as if the earth does not rotate, the sun does not shine, the clouds don't move, the wind does not blow. They operate as if everything is in a perfect stance. But when we get to the application phase, we learn this, that no matter how well we're read, no matter how many times we've practiced this, in real life, things happen. And how do I adjust? If I have the right education, and I have the right training, I have the right head knowledge, and I have the right hand knowledge, then I'm able to shift and move. I'm able to bob and weave. I'm able to move in and move out of those situations with our intent intact. And essentially what that means is heart knowledge means I now feel what I'm doing. And so it's not so much of telling you anything and showing you anything. It's now a matter of me sharing part of what I truly believe. So the X in excellence is for expectations. That's education. That's your head knowledge. It's for experimentation. That's your training. That's your hand knowledge. It's for experience. That's your application. That's your heart knowledge. And if we master these, head knowledge, hand knowledge, and heart knowledge, then we truly will be able to take our expectations and our experimentations and produce the experience that gives us the X in excellence. So, if you got questions, got thoughts, got comments, Lady D, hit me up at coach@elliscrum.net or catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis. Until next week, have one fabulous, excellent Leadership Tip Tuesday. God bless you. Bye-bye.